legend. Group D for the ETFs at YieldMax paid out this week. So let's check out which ones paid out. Scroll down here. Group D was MSTY, YQQQ, AMDY, APLY, AIYY, DISO, SQY, SMCY. Now this group here, the only one I'm invested in is into MSTY. This first one here, MSTY, which uses the underlying MSTR, and they paid out a dividend of $4.42. Let's scroll over here onto the YieldMax website under MSTY, and you can see the distribution here per share, $4.42, and that pays out today, November 22nd. It went ex-dividend on the 21st on Thursday, and the way that works is if you own the shares before the 21st, you will receive the dividend on the 22nd. But if you buy your shares on November 21st, which is that Thursday, if you buy them then, you will not receive that dividend. So that's the way the ex-dividend date works. You have to own the shares before that day. So let's scroll on over to the Webull chart and see how Bitcoin, Mr. and MSTY's been doing today. Okay, so here we are on the Webull chart. We're looking at Bitcoin right now. That's basically what Mr. is invested into. And as you can see here, Bitcoin has been rallying, and it is actually went as high as $99,795.34. So we almost broke the 100K. So that's amazing. We'll see if we can do that over the weekend. It's very possible. It is cooling off a little bit, but you gotta figure it's got to cool off just so that it can continue to run. You can't keep pushing up forever. It's got to cool off a little bit to get up the steam to power through again. So we'll see if it actually can break that 100K. I can't wait to see that. Let's move over to MSTR. This is Mr. This is the 1-year chart on Mr. As you can see, it is staying above this MA200. That's the moving average, 200-day moving average. It's staying above that and just rallying on up. As you can see, they had a big red candle yesterday, but today it is trying to stay above that 5-day moving average here. It's right there at it. So it is still on an uptrend, even though it did have a big sell-off yesterday. But again, that's a perfect time to get into those plays like that. If it's going to drop down, it's a good time to buy, in my opinion. So let's check out MSTY. This is the one that I'm excited about. It too had the big red candle. That was the dividend. The X date. So on that X date, it takes out the price of that dividend. So it took $4.42 out of the price of the stock, because that's how the dividend is paid. So it comes out of the price of the stock, so that drops that $4.42, but then they had a big sell-off as well. So that brought the price down, and it ended up closing at $33.74. And as you can see, today it's rallying back up. It did get up as high as $37.87, and right now it closed at $35.85 with after hours at $36.45. So it is moving back up some. That's great. I did purchase more shares yesterday. I wish I would have waited until the end of the day to purchase my shares, but I did not. I ended up getting mine around about $40. With that being said, that's okay. So we'll see if this can continue moving on up. I think so. This one here has been a banger. We're just going to keep riding this one out. So tell me, if anybody else, were you able to buy into that stock yesterday since it did go ex-dividend? That was a great time to purchase. What was your purchase price? What did you get your shares at yesterday if you did purchase? I know, like I said, I paid about $40 for mine. Just curious, did anybody catch it at the close or even on the low for the day? The low for that day was $32.15. Who got the closest to the bottom? It wasn't me, but that's okay. Just curious if anybody else got into it. Did anybody else make any purchases? And if so, what did you get your shares at? Write it in the comments. I'm very curious to see who all's involved in this, who all has shares on this, and are you excited about MSTY? I think this one here, we're good to go for a while, in my opinion, but again, that is just my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right there. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence before you get into stock plays. And until next time, legend out.